Little John had spent more than 10 years drifting through the streets with no place to truly call home. Then, one unexpected day, fortune struck. Gold literally rained from the sky into his hands. With sudden wealth, he went straight to a real estate agent. After getting some advice, he made up his mind to buy an apartment. In his imagination, he saw a grand and luxurious home. But when he finally arrived, the reality was crushing. The place was so narrow it looked thinner than a sheet of paper. At first, all he could do was hang a small basket to sleep in. But living in such a cramped space quickly became unbearable. Determined to change his life, John decided to redesign everything with his own hands. He began by building a sturdy frame from galvanized steel, reinforcing it with mesh, and pouring strong, high-performance concrete for the foundation. Cement boards shaped the walls, and slowly, his new home began to rise. At last, no more nights on the streets. Inside, he welded a steel pipe bed frame, fixed firmly to the wall, wrapped it in wood for durability, and added padding for comfort. With a mattress on top, he finally had a real bed. At the head, he built a small shelf for books, plus outlets and switches for convenience. On the outer wall, he mounted a projector for movie nights. Under the bed, he designed a large wardrobe. Blankets on top, clothes hanging neatly below, and drawers for underwear. Glass doors kept it all dust-free. By the window, he installed a folding desk with his computer, perfect as both a study space and a dining table. Hidden in the wall, he cleverly added a water tank, a shower, and a wall-mounted toilet. Compact, private, and practical. The kitchen lined one wall with cabinets for storage, space for shoes with doors to block odors, and even a washer and dryer. On the counter were an induction stove and sink, while cupboards above held toiletries and spices, all neatly sealed. Though only a few square meters, John's clever design turned it into a complete home. Modern, functional, and surprisingly comfortable. He no longer had to wander the streets. When you see the finished result, you can hardly believe how livable it truly is.